Donald Trump said he was going to negotiate with a certain set of Iranians, and literally the next day, 36 hours later, Israeli air power killed them, killed the negotiators we were set to negotiate with. This was totally spoiling the idea of a diplomatic outcome because they were dead. So you couldn't have a negotiated outcome. Now, if we come to February 28th, who dropped the first bombs that killed the supreme leader, that killed those other several dozen doves that he was meeting with?
Dove.
Donald Trump, as many of our governments have, describes that you had a balance of hawks and doves inside of the Iranian government. And the idea here is with leadership decapitation is, well, if you kill the hawks, then the doves will just be the ones left. We did the opposite, or more correctly, the bombing was started by Israel on February 28. We came in behind. And in fact, Secretary Rubio, our Secretary of State, explained a few days later that Israel basically backed us in a corner because Israel said, we're going to kill that supreme leader, whether you like it or not. And that is going to maybe lead to attacks on your military bases. So you better prepare an air campaign to come behind. And Rubio said that's what happened. Because again, just before the February 28 bombing, we're negotiating with Iran and we're killing the very people that Trump was saying are the ones we wanted to negotiate with, the ones who were going to help move Iran closer to the American position. That was Israel as spoiler.
So there's this individual called Ali Larijani, the former secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, and he was killed in an Israeli-led airstrike on March 17th, 2026. Trump claimed on True Social that, I can't say his name, but I'm going to try, Larijani was the primary contact for a 10-point peace proposal that Trump had called workable and a basis for a real agreement. Trump suggested that the strike was poorly timed when Israel killed him and complained that Israel's lone wolf actions were complicating his ability to wrap up the war on his own terms. He famously posted that he was inches away from the biggest deal in history before the assassination reset the clock.
So this would be the third instance then of Israel as diplomatic spoiler. What you're hearing from Trump's own mouth is he thought he was close to a working relationship, maybe not a full deal, with a certain set of individuals, in this case, Larijani. And what did Israel do when they found out about it? They killed that person.